Mike Pierce is now my new, not that kind of superhero. Yeah. And I'll show you why. This is why. This is all it took for him to be my new superhero. Watch this.
Zappy. Oh, big foul touchdown. My goodness. Michael Pierce. Don't kneel.
Everyone is saying, why did you go down on your knee? And the reason he went down was because he said he took a couple of steps, he saw a goal line, and he thought, oh, pick six. And he got, oh, yeah, coach will get angry if I fumble. Well, that couldn't have been further from the truth. They were up by 25 points with 2 minutes to go, and they would have loved to see that guy ramble. I mean, 6 foot, 355-pound guy in his first interception in his career, which, by the way, he's been in the league for 8 seasons. You know, it's the first interception he's ever had, and he darn near could have had a pick six. But I'll tell you, the offensive guy who went over to tackle him and realized he'd already been put down or had gone down by himself was kind of like slapping him on the back saying, thanks for going down because I did not want to tackle you. But this guy is so genuine and so fun. The interview afterwards was incredible, and it made my week 18 because let's be honest, week 18 of the NFL season was crap. It was terrible. If you're running your fantasy football league at the end of the season and you're using week 18, you won't be next year. I'll tell you that right now because that was a waste. You don't know who's playing. You know, was this guy playing? Is that guy playing? Kansas City, I mean, look, since this is what's wrong with the NFL. Cincinnati wins their last 5 games. They go into Pittsburgh. They win that game, you know, thanks to George Pickens and his 5 drops. 5 drops. How do you drop 5 of 6 pounds? Anyway, enough said. They put their heart and their soul into winning that game, and they do it. So now they go back to the dressing room and they think, okay, come on, Kansas City, beat Denver. And then they realize that Kansas City is showing up in Denver with nobody. They don't have Mahomes or Kelsey or Pacheco. They got nobody. So at the end of the first quarter, it's all done. It's 21-0 Denver, I think, and by that time, that was it. So that's what's wrong with the NFL. You got a team that doesn't even show up to play, and the other team is desperate. All these teams desperate to make the playoffs, and their life is in your hands. Basically, your playoff life is in your hands, and you don't even have the courtesy to show up and put a game on. You know, it's not the only situation like that, you know, during the weekend, but that's what Week 18 was. It was just a glorified exhibition game. That's all it was. You know, preseason game, that's all he had. And there's nothing more you can say about it. The only other thing that made this last weekend exciting for me and, you know, sort of restored my faith in football and, you know, guys not being spoiled and stuff, and as always, it's Baker Mayfield. I love this guy. The guy is just, he knows how to win and he knows how to treat the people around him. Just watch his game, you know, like he's just one of those guys. Like he knows that Mike Evans needs 5 or 6 yards to tie Jerry Rice's record of 11 straight years with 1,000 yards. There's 32 seconds left. They got the ball. All I do is just one knee and we're done. But nope. They go out. They throw a short pass. Evans gets the ball. Everyone in the stadium knew he was getting it, including the defense, and they just sort of let him have it. Down he went. He had his yards. He tied his record, and the place went nuts. That was something special for me to see. Like Mike Evans tying Jerry Rice. I like that. You know, and then this guy, again.
My goodness. Michael Pierce.
Don't kneel down, Big Pierce.
What are you doing?
Don't kneel down.
I was about to go crazy as a 365-pounder was going to run down the field.
You see Zach Orr, the defensive coordinator, just running down the sideline. Look at the
Come
whole
on,
side.
you get a chance for an epic moment.
I love that. To me, that's superhero stuff. That's Week 18. I mean, Week 18 was just a crap weekend. Even Tyreek Hill isn't going to play for Miami anymore. So he had, you know, he needed 41 yards for a big bonus in his life, despite the lousy season they had down there. And he walks out after 3 quarters. I'm being disrespected. You're not being disrespected. You're making $20 million a year. you can hold on to the respect for a little while. Anyway, one last thing before we go. I received a letter in the mail. Yeah, we have mail service in Canada again. Yay! This came all the way from California. It was sent in November, so I'm sorry that I didn't get it sooner. But what this is, let's show it. That is a father-son card. Bronny James Jr. and Lebron James playing in a NBA game together as father and son. And the fellow who sent it, his name is KC, he says, I know you're always talking about the experiences of a lifetime. I know it isn't football, but it is a father-son experience, and pro sports doesn't have a lot of these. The last one I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, Gordie Howe playing with Mark and Marty 50 years ago. So indeed, a very special card, and thank you from KC in San Diego, California. So keep those cards and letters coming. I'm CJ. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe. Playoff weekend coming. Yeah. Finally get to watch some football without having to worry about my fantasy team. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Hey, thanks for watching, and thanks for the great gift. Appreciate it.